Florida. I am going to show all of you a few little techniques for the course that's set for this month and give you some different ideas on how to run it. This course and sequence is all about weave pull exits versus entries. We don't work enough exits. A lot of us work entries. We don't work enough exits. So there's several ways to work this exit in these weave pulls, and also we're going to throw in a little serpentine and work on that. Okay? So I have Epic with me, and we're going to show you some different ways to do so. Okay, Epic and I are going to show you 1 through 4 different ways to do it. Number 1 is this purple jump here. It is a blind turn to the weave pulls, okay? And so in order to make that turn, you're going to have to make sure the dog sees the line going to the left. There are 2 ways you can do it. I will show you the first way. You can show your dog the circle by sending him this way, and so he's on his left lead coming around to see the weave pulls. Here's the first one. Is to put your dog at an angle so that they're seeing this turn right from the beginning. This is my preferred way of beginning this exercise. Start it? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is work on exits. We've done 1 to 2, now we're going to do 3 to 4. There are a few ways that you can do an exit on these weave pulls. Okay, and we're going to show you the different methods you can use. The first exit we're going to do out of the weave pulls is the blind cross. Blind cross weave pulls to 3 to 4. The second exit we're going to do out of the weave pulls is the front cross. The third exit we're working on out of the weave pulls is the pull. Okay, the last exit from 3 to 4 I'm going to try is I'm going to layer, and I'm going to do a front cross between 3 and 4. Okay. Coming out of the tunnel, 5, right? From 5 to the tunnel, we're going to work on more exits coming out through the weave pulls. 5, 6, 7, 8, and back into the tunnel, 9. There are several different ways you can do the exits this way as well. Okay? So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to come and I'm going to use lateral motion. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to front cross, and I'm going to go that direction. Another way to do this is with a nice pull. Go with them, pull, and head down the line, rear crossing the tunnel at number 10. 11, 12, 13, we're beginning our serpentine. Okay? He's a seasoned dog, so I'm going to start with it as a serpentine. What you want to do is let your dog drift out of that tunnel a bit and take that first jump while you move down the line. It's imperative that you don't wait and spectate at the tunnel so that you can get into position for the 12 jump. If you spectate, then you're going to be behind for the third part of the serpentine. Okay? So we're going to demonstrate. down this line. As you can't take this part for granted because this is an off-center jump, and they will go out of the second hole here. So when you're coming, make sure your foot is pointing to the right entry, okay? If I'm asking my dog to do this hard offside entry, I want my foot to be pointing to where I want them to go. So, if I'm coming this way, I want to show my dog this pole. If they were coming onside, I would put my foot here. But because they're having to come back out this way and enter from here, my foot's going to be pointing to this pole. I keep coming. Go around this pole and find your entry, okay? Then we're going to do a few different exits out of the lead poles. There's only a few you can do on this one because of the spacing of the jumps, but you can get kind of creative. The first one is a pull, where you can make a nice pull down this line and end. If you want to get creative and you trust your dogs in the weave poles, which is what we're working towards in this exercise, you can start to move laterally and pick them up here. Make sure you're putting pressure on them with your right hand, bringing them out, taking a turn, and head down this direction. We're going to show you the first one. The second way you can do this exit is to move laterally, get on the other side of the, I think it's the 15th jump, number 15, to push this way to come this direction, okay? See if you like it better. First we worked it on the right, now we're going to try it on the left. Good boy. If you have a young dog that's just learning how to do a routine and you want to try parts of the exercise, there's a way to make this a little bit easier for a young dog to see. What you would do is the following. You would turn each jump in just a bit to make it easier and then turn them back out. Let me show you. Turning the jump on its axis in the middle. Now Status, who is a very green dog, can begin to see the line of the circle. Okay? So we're going to try. I'm going to start to move these in a little bit. Let him try it. Still has a little bit of twist in it, just to make it nice and Alright, so let's turn it all the way. I'm going to try to go in this direction because I have to turn this way. In the beginning, the way it was curved, I just was interested in him getting the circle. Okay? I'm going to drive and push this direction so that I can put this together. Good. Once you've tried all these different tricks and you found the one you like the best, put it all together and try it.